Hey guys, welcome to Share School Studios. It's Raven Wolf. It's another Friday. We got another deck list coming on. This one, a buddy of mine started. I kind of did my own twist to it. So let's go ahead. We're doing Mutation Tribal or Mutate Tribal. Our commander is gonna be Chromat. He is a 5-cost, one of each color, 5/5. He's an illusion, I believe. Is a white/black, destroy target blocking or blocked. Target creature blocking or blocked by Chromat. Blue-red, he gains flying until end of turn. Black-green will regenerate him. Boros will pump him up. And then you have green and blue, which will put him on top of its owner's library. Now, for shenanigans, if you mutate Chromat and you bounce him to the top of your deck, you will mutate. All the cards that are mutated on him will go with him to the top of the deck, and I think you decide what order they go in. So yeah, you're going to just bounce all your stuff back. For Planeswalkers and mana fixing, we have Wrenn and Realmbreaker. And basically, you can turn up to 1 land into a creature. You can mill 3 cards, put a permanent from a graveyard into your hand, and you get an emblem where you may play lands and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. So this will help us in a lot, trying to get some of our mutate stuff back that got stopped. Going down our creature list, we have Aragorn the Uniter. When you cast a white spell, you make a 1/1. When you cast a blue spell, you're going to scry 2, cast a red spell, 3 damage target opponent, cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4 till end of turn. We're going to cast a lot of multicolored stuff and get a little bonus for casting things. Avis's Pilgrim as a mana dork. Baby Godzilla, the mutate. It's a mana reduction for our mutates. When you cast a creature spell that has mutate, draw a card and discard a card. So we'll dig through our deck. Batra, and this one here, I'll put in the English one, but it's whenever this creature mutates. Here. Oh, shit. It's a Dirgebat. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls. So we're going to ahead and switch it back to the fancy one. Ooh, didn't mean to do that one. That's fine. We have Beast Whisper. When we cast a creature spell, mutate is a cast. We can draw a card. Birds of Paradise as a mana dork. Boneyard Lurker. When this creature mutates, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Bramble Familiar is a mana dork, and we can do the fetch quest later on. Brokos, Apex of Forever. You can cast him using his mutate cost. Cavern Whisperer. This is kind of hand destruction for mutate. Chittering Harvester will make our opponent sack creatures. We have Cub Warden. Whenever a creature mutates, we're going to make 2 1/1 white cats with lifelink. We have the Dirgebat, which we're going to go ahead and switch back to Batra, because I just really like the art. Dreamtail Heron. When a creature mutates, draw a card. It's just card draw. Essence Symbiote. When a creature mutates, put a counter on it and we'll gain life. Everquill Phoenix. When a creature mutates, we'll make a feather token, sack it, return target Phoenix card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Basically, we'll get this back so that we can just put more mutate stuff on it. We have Fabro Elder as a mana dork. Geist of St. Traft is a hex-proof mutate target. So we can mutate on top of them, and then we can start attacking and making angels. Gem Razor. When it mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's basically going to be removal for us. General Ferris is hexproof from monocolored, but when we cast a multicolored spell, we're going to make a 4/4 white golem. We have Ghidorah. When it mutates, exile cards from the top of your library. To exile a non-land permanent card, put the card into the battlefield or into your hand. And essentially with this, it's to get either a combo piece or something else out. We have Glowstone Recluse. When it mutates, it'll get bigger and has reach. Gyre Engineer. Basically, it's just a mana dork. Huntmaster Liger. When it mutates, it's going to buff all our creatures equal to times the creatures have been mutated. Whoops. Ignoble Hierarch is a mana dork. Insatiable Hemophage is to drain our opponent's life and gain life for each time it's mutated. Killian Ink Master, or Ink Duelist, will make our mutate things cost less. Lord Dracus is to get our instants and sorceries back. Migratory Greathorn is ramp. We have Mind Leech to steal our opponent's stuff. Motho's Great Cocoon. This one is when it mutates, it just gets a counter. Nethroid Apex, when it mutates, we're going to get some creatures back from our graveyard. Otrami, the Ever Playful. We're going to get creature cards from our graveyard to our hand. Parcel Beast, basically this will help us with like ramp and control our draws. Porky Parrot is burn. Pouncing Shore Shark, it's basically balanced removal to our opponent's hand. Regal Lasersaur is a pump. Rodan will get us our non-creature cards that cost 3 or less from our graveyard back to our hand. Sawtusk Demolisher is removal. Sea Dasher Octopus is card draw. Savala is ramp. Snapdax the Hunter is removal and life gain. Summerwald Sage is a mana dork. Souvenir Stature is kind of like artifact removal. We gain control of it. Sylvan Carotid is a mana dork. Trumpeteer Gnar is it'll make us more 3/3 creatures, and we have Zagath, which is hopefully a removal because it will make our opponent's creatures -2/-2. Going down to sorceries, we have our board wipe is Black Sun Zenith because hopefully we're putting counters on our stuff. Channel of the Suns is a ramp spell. We have Fade from History, that is artifact and enchantment removal. Triumph of the Hordes is our win con. Dramatic Reversal, along with Isochron Scepter to do infinite mana shenanigans or tap. Rogue Intervention is protection. Resculpt is for removal. Surge of Salvation is protection, and Swords of Plowshares as removal. For artifacts, we have Arcane Signet, Chromatic Lantern, Chromatic Ori, Commander Sphere, Fist of the Suns. We have Isochron Scepter, go Dramatic Reversal, Soaring, and Upper Mantle to go Infinite with Savala. For enchantments, we have Asceticism for protecting our creatures, and we'll also regenerate them. And we have Elven Chorus, which will mutate stuff on the top of our deck, and it makes hopefully our tokens that we make into mana dorks. For lands, I did go pretty expensive with it. Bountiful Promenade, Breeding Pool, Command Tower, Deathcap Glade, Dreamroot Cascade, Evolving Wilds, Exotic Orchard, 5 forests, 3 islands, 4 mountains, Overgrown Tomb, 3 plains, Rejuvenating Springs, Rockfall Vale, Shire Terrace, Spire Garden, Stomping Ground, Forest Swamp, and an Undergrowth Stadium. And yeah, guys, this deck, buying it all right now, is $436. And we'll go down to our mana. We're pretty low on red, which is fine. We could probably take out a mountain at a forest, but yeah. And we'll start off. Go ahead and play test it like we always do. Discard, and we'll restart it. Alright, so going into it, we'll draw. Immediately, we're going to do a Bountiful Promenade, tap, Birds of Paradise. Turn 2. Turn 2, we're going to go ahead and do a Plains, tap, 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 Savala. Turn 3, we'll do a mountain. And let me see, how do we want to do this? What we'll do is we'll tap. I think it's just a 3/3. And we can't mutate it on right now because we'll tap to make 2 mana. It's not worth it. So we'll do blue and a white, and we'll do Baby Godzilla. And yeah, we could mutate and kill the opponent's creature because that makes 2 black, and this, and we'll mutate onto Baby Godzilla. There we go. And that will blow up one of our opponent's things if they have one out. Next turn, we have an Ascron Scepter we don't need. We have a Mountain. So we're going to tap to make 3 green, make 1 blue in this. Now we'll hold that up. We'll do that. And we're going to go ahead and mutate. Make our 3/3. And we'll remove something, and we can go ahead and we'll keep this one on top. And we'll swing with that. And we'll go our next turn. We have our swamp. Is it any mana? Any combination of colors. Alright, so we'll tap green. Tap. We get 3 colors. We'll do everything but white and red. We'll cast our commander, Chromats. Well, I guess we'll do everything but white and red and black. That will have that, so we can pump it if we need to. And plus we have that. Yeah, that'll work. Next turn is turn 6. We could do a bunch of stuff, but because we could easily mutate just to get removal, make another 3/3. Plus, we could also put it on top of Chromat to have a different target. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Mutate the 2/3, but Chromat's going to be on top. Not going to get anything. We could also do it on top of this just to get removal if we really need it that badly, but we want to start making different targets. Then we can just swing for 5 and that. We have the mana to do any of these if we want to. Plus we have 5 mana there. Let's go ahead and restart. Go to game 2. Game 2 is pretty easy. We're going to do a Spire Garden. Oh, forgot to draw. Then we'll go Undergrowth Stadium. Tap, tap. Arcane Signet. Next turn, we'll do Rockvale. And we're going to go ahead and just do something stupid. We're going to cast Channel of the Suns, cast our commander. Cool. We have turn 2'd Chromat. Well, it should be turn 3, actually. So yeah, this is turn 3, which is weird. So yeah, we'll say that's turn 3. Next turn, we'll do Bring Pool. Do white, green, and that. We'll do Febrile Elder. We can swing with Chromat. Next turn, we'll do a forest. And we're gonna go ahead and we can't. Oh, we can. Yeah, we are 5 mana. We're gonna put here. We'll do that and that. We'll do Chromatic Ori. Do this. We'll mutate on top of Chromat, well, under Chromat, making 1/1 cats with lifelink. We could swing with Chromat, who now has lifelink. We have Sword Plowshares and Resculpt, so we have removal for whatever our opponent might have. Yeah, with this one, let's go ahead and do that. Tap, we'll mutate on top of Chromat with him. We'll make 2 more cat tokens. So yeah, this deck pretty much works. I'd say pretty well. It kind of dies to a lot of removal. So like, yeah, this one, draw for turn 1. We'll do Rustveil comes in play tapped. Turn 2. We have a Stomping Ground. Go ahead and Stomping Ground will come and play tapped. Next turn, this one's gonna be a slow one. We'll do an Exotic Orchard. Next turn, we're gonna do a Mountain. So this one will be a more casual game. Like this, we get a Beast Whisperer. Next turn, Depending on what our opponent has, we could easily do. I guess we can't. Say if our opponent has black. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll mutate on the cast trigger. We draw a card. And if our opponent is doing a bunch of artifact enchantments, we have removal. Next turn, we could easily do that. Cool. We'll do asceticism. Good swing. Let's do one more. Oh, that one's a bad one. Mulligan that. I kind of want to keep this one because I think it's funny. So we'll go ahead. Slow land. Turn 2. Tap. Ignoble a Hierarch. Turn 3. Ooh boy. We have 2 mana. And we can't do anything with it. So we'll go to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have to discard. We're going to discard Rohan. Next turn. Well, that's a bad one. We just did not draw lands. There we go. We'll draw for turn. Play a mountain. Next turn. There we go. We have a forest. Turn 3. We're going to do a swamp. And we're going to go ahead and do some little old sage. Next turn, we could easily tap for 3 of any one color. We'll say we'll tap for blue. So we have 3 blue. Tap. Tap to Arcane Signet. Tap, and we'll mutate. And when we mutate, we make our 3/3. Huzzah! Turn 5, because we're still a little slow. What we'll do is we'll start mutating other stuff, I guess, is what we could do. Yeah, so we'll tap for 3 red. We'll mutate on top of him. And it will give our thing, that's fine. We have Swords Plowshares as removal. But what we'll do here, I'd say we mutate again. And it gets 2 counters. It makes our thing really big, which is fine. We don't need it right now. This turn, ooh. So how would you want to mutate this? We'll say, let me see here. Let's say we tap this one for 3 white. And then we just need a mountain and 1 more. We'll mutate on here to kill something, and we make another 3/3 beast. Whoops, that's not right. Here, go to exile. Add token. Beast. Make another beast. And let me see here. We have green, blue, and we don't have any of that. So we could hold mana up. We could also swing. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff. This deck is very versatile. I kind of want to go again. This deck is addicting to play. Mulligan that hand, though. There, I guess. Let's draw for turn. So we're going to do Stomping Ground and play tapped. Turn 2. Play a swamp. If we do not get that 3rd land. Turn 3. Oh, saved. Turn 4. Oh, another one. Heck yeah. And that's an opponent land. And I think with that, we could easily just cast Chromat. Cast Chromat. Next turn. Slow land. How would we want to do this? Green, green, blue, that, and that. On top of Chromat. So he's a 6/6. This turn, what I'm going to do is green, green, Beast Whisper, Gyre Engineer, Swing with Chromat. This turn is pretty simple. We're going to ramp with Channel of the Suns. Get one of each color. We're going to mutate on top of Mutant's Master, drawing a card. When it mutates, we get... It's red or blue. So we have white, black, and green still. We get Channel the Suns back. We'll tap one. No, we need another white, which we can do. So we're going to use up our mana. Oh, we can't do that, though. We'll tap for a green. Channel the Suns. We get one of each color. We'll tap for white. And we'll say we'll get green. We'll hold green mana. We'll mutate again. On the mutate, we're going to make 2 cats. And we're going to get Channel of the Suns back. Which I think is hilarious that we're doing that. Then we only have 3 mana. So it's not infinite, but you can get a lot of it. Oh yeah, I forgot we could draw a card. Oh, it's not something we can cast. That's fine though. That's fine. We'll tap and tap. Sage. Drawing a card because of Beast Whisper. Going into combat because it's just funny. I can't do that one. Next turn. We'll do the Rust Veil. Immediately, we are going to cast Channel the Suns again. Getting one of each color. How would I want to do this, though? And we'll tap for a blue. Cast Souvenir Striker on top. Making 2 more cats. Getting Channel the Suns back. Stealing an artifact from our opponent. Drawing a card. We can add 3 red. And yeah, it doesn't matter because we have Chromatic Lantern. We'll mutate. You'll mutate this on top of our commander. Not on top, but under our commander. When we mutate there on the cast, we draw a card. We're going to cast Birds. Drawing a card. We don't have enough mana. We could do Triumph of the Horde. Boom, boom, try and kill somebody. It'd be fun. We could do that on the next turn. But we could also swing all that stuff. Next turn. Play the Slow Land. No, yeah, we'll do that. We'll lose with 2 life. Could do the Parakeet. The Porky Parrot. I think it's funny. It's a kind of a win con right now. So yeah, how much is it to mutate? 3. Do 3 red. Mutate under our commander. Alright. Then we'll do that, that, and that. We'll do Triumph of the Hordes. Also, we mutated. Do we do anything on this one when we mutate? We cannot. That's fine. We'll shoot one of our opponents for 7 infect. And we could swing with the other one if we wanted to. On the cast, we draw a card. We're just getting a bunch of lands. Dang. So yeah, we could hopefully kill one of our opponents. Next turn, it's another land. Jeez. We'd probably bounce. No. What you could do to, if you got a creature in your hand, so say we draw for our next turn, whatever. And we'll put that one back. So we say we drew, right? So on the mutate, we'll go to mutate on top of chromat. What you could say we do is blue-green. We bounce chromat to our on the cast trigger of Beast Whisper. We put chromat back on top of our deck with everything under it. Yeah, including all these guys. And we end up drawing chromat, right? So what we'll do is channel the suns, cast chromat. On the cast chromat, we draw a card. Easy peasy. We'll mutate again. Or this time we'll mutate. Mutate under the Stealing Bird. On the mutate, we're going to get Channel the Suns back. Drawing a card on the mutate cast. And we only have 3 mana, which is fine. And we'll go ahead and mutate again. Just to get the cast trigger. And yeah, you'll basically get all of these triggers again. Draw a card, it's the big dude. Since it's under our opponent, we can shoot them. We get Trample the Hordes back, which is our, yeah. So yeah, I would say another big part of this deck would be the Lord Drakus with Trample the Hordes and the Suns, being able to get those back. But yeah. This deck will work. It's just very goofy. This deck is very goofy, but yeah. I hope that y'all enjoy it. Please like and subscribe down in the bottom, guys. I hope to see y'all again next time, and yeah. Bye-bye.